We're back.
My name's Jay McKenna, and this week, in order of the man on the panel, most likely to want to talk about fusion, it's my little brother Joe.
Yes, for the third time, I'm bringing up this story, and hopefully I can get to it.
And to my right, coming in at 6'1", as he does each and every week, it's the baby brother of the pack, who we call Junior Boy. Junior Boy, how are you?
Don't worry, listeners. I'll do everything in my power to make sure Joe doesn't get through his fusion
I
story.
want to hear about the fusion. There's so much confusion.
Confusion.
We got a big show on the cards. Riley, you've got a bit of a competition.
And investigated about East versus West Australia.
Keen to hear that. I have a new segment that we are properly debuting tonight.
Yes.
With a song that is possibly the best we've ever done. Plus, we've got a massive everyday hero for some local legends. Let's get into it. Boys! How are we all? Are we all well?
Good from me. Good from over this side. Good from the right side of the desk.
Sometimes we come with such
Sorry,
classy energy.
I think you're on mute.
Sometimes we come with such classy energy.
Do you guys
and
have?
It's just like, yeah, very good, very good.
Do you guys have a classic team member at your work who's always on mute in the Microsoft Teams meeting?
Yeah, you're looking at him.
Oh, you're the muter.
I don't like to.
No, but
chat.
do you
Sometimes
try-
I turn the old fucking camera off, and everyone. Well, sometimes the internet is shocking.
Yeah.
There's been a few times where I've like had it on, and then I'm like, oh fuck, they're all gone. Oh, hang on, what's happening here? And then I turn my camera off so that I can hear them, and they're like, "Oh, Jake, your camera's going off there, mate." And I'm like, "Yeah, unfortunately, either you can see me or I can't hear you. Like, we can't do one and the same."
Yeah.
It is the equivalent of like...
Imagine me sitting here bored out of my mind.
yeah.
That's me.
It is like if you were in a meeting in person and you were having your laptop was having a bit of issues, and then you hit under the desk. Like,
I got to deal with this.
It's embarrassing when you have Wi-Fi issues.
Yeah,
It's
it
so
is
embarrassing.
really, especially. The worst one we ever had was when we were chatting to somebody from a radio standpoint.
Yes.
And I
a
was
call
having
we cared about.
I was having
Yeah.
a full-blown conversation. And
About half an hour later.
your
Yeah,
voice
you
were
were
texting
like-
me saying, mate,
We talked about that 5 minutes ago.
yeah, I'm laughing at jokes.
Yeah. The worst is
Just
when
abrupt.
you're making jokes, but we've moved on.
Yeah, we've well moved on.
How long was the delay?
Oh,
It
so
felt like about a month.
and you also and you were on your phone.
You
You kept disconnecting from the call and then rejoining on a different device.
yeah, because I was
then
worried about the internet.
You were on your phone as if you were doing an Instagram story. Talking up. What up, G? What up, cuz?
The worst was when
And then-
I had the mic on from both devices and there was just a huge echo.
And the gentleman that we were talking to.
Lovely man.
haven't spoken to him since.
No, yeah.
I haven't had a call.
I haven't had connection.
Yeah, you're still trying to.
So I'm still actively talking to him.
But he was like, didn't he say something like, all right.
Yeah. There was a point where there was an echo, and he was like, "All right, we're not having an echo. Like,
yeah.
we're in the audio business."
He was like, we can't do an echo.
He was
We're
like,
not doing
the video and the fucking having a chat half an hour later.
Such a king as well. It was very.
So
I
funny, yeah.
obviously didn't realize there was an echo because I couldn't hear fuck all at all.
It
So-
was because me and Riley were together on the call.
So we were right.
So it was just like two people were having a phone. It's like we were just having a phone call with him, and then there was another man,
Just some guy
in the
trying to
corner of the
distract
room.
everyone.
Ad-libbing every
Yeah,
5 minutes.
It's yelling. Fusion. We promised we'd chat about it last week.
Yes, we did.
We didn't. We brought it back today.
Yes.
Yes. All right, boys. I wanted to talk
As the wind
about...
chimes have gone as well. I don't know if
yeah.
anyone noticed.
Lovely
We had some
chimes.
wind chimes for the first 5 minutes of the show
They've been installed.
and removed.
Have they been removed?
Yeah, someone was out there. My eyes aren't great.
Oh, they're actually even
But
taken
someone
off
was
the
out
hook.
there just like ripping them down. Yeah.
They're off the hook.
Might
Maybe
have been the new neighbour.
They were chiming in with their thoughts on it. All right, wind chime.
Nice.
Yeah, Asian fusion. It's come up, dare I say, a lot recently.
A lot for three white guys. Yeah.
100%.
Because I was obviously last week I was talking about that I had the pleasure of going to a lovely Asian fusion joint.
Okay.
And I did love it. The food was great. It was a blend of Asian food fused together.
Yeah.
But there are a few things that I think these trendy Asian fusion places
Uh-oh.
have left in the wayside that I think if you were going to have a killer Asian fusion Asian restaurant, these are things that I want to see making a comeback.
Okay.
So this is Asian fusion from a white man's perspective,
Yeah, this is
as it was never intended.
Yeah,
Or is
exactly.
It would be tough for us to do it from anyone else's perspective, though.
Yeah.
I'm
From a
allowed to have
Zimbabwean
opinions.
man's perspective.
Yeah.
That's next week. All right. One of them is so again we go to this. This is why I originally on radio weeks ago now I brought up the menu and they explained the menu
Yes.
and the trick that they're explaining is everything is there to be it's designed to be shared.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
not
that's
100
interesting.
percent sure what that means, but it's like not a full meal. You need to have a few different things.
Is
right?
this noted? This is literally spelled out to you.
No, they tell you. They
Oh,
explain it to you.
Okay.
But the problem is at these high-end Asian fusion restaurants, they're missing one of the greatest restaurant inventions of all time,
Garlic bread.
the Lazy Susan.
Oh, yes.
If you're designing your menu to be shared,
Yes.
Suze
and
has to get an invite.
Susan is
Active.
yeah,
Not
Yeah.
lazy. She's active.
Yeah. We need see the thing with the Lazy Susan is it's the perfect mesh between Asian culture and a white lady's name. It is Asian fusion, is it not?
That
Yeah,
is
it
true. Is it called something different elsewhere? Like, only having lived in Australia, do they call Lazy Susans something else
Is there
in
a,
other countries?
is there
Yeah.
a direct translation? Jake wants to know.
and it's funny because it's not even like.
Or is it quite literally like they don't do that in like the Asian countries, but then they made their way to Australia and they were like, these cunts don't pass. Look how lazy Susan is.
Susan
She
is
wants it
lazy.
spun around.
Yeah, wow. I'm reading about it now.
Oh, cool.
I also like that Lazy Susan is not even like a rhyme or anything.
no,
It's
it
just-
could have been just like a real aggressive piece of honest feedback.
But because I remember going to the Chinese restaurant. The Lazy Susan was the entertainment for the night.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, here we go.
Still is as a
I got some-
29-year-old male.
Do you want me to fire off a couple of facts about the Lazy Susan?
Nah.
Here we go. It was historically a revolving server or dumb waiter designed to enable diners to serve themselves. Servant stereotypes, key theories behind the name. Servant stereotypes. The most common theory is that Susan was a popular name for housemaids, and the device was a sarcastic reference to a lazy servant. The second theory is that President Thomas Jefferson? Oh no, he
Thomas
was the light
Jefferson.
bulb guy.
No, Thomas Jefferson.
Edison.
Thomas Jefferson. He was in Hamilton for sure. I think
Thomas-
maybe he was a founding father.
Okay. Padre. A popular myth suggests that Jefferson invented it for his daughter, Susan, who was allegedly last to be served at the table.
But it only seems to be at Chinese
Yeah, exactly.
restaurants. Like, I've never had Lazy Susan at fish and chips.
Or like you go to like a Mexican like tapas place.
What?
Tapas.
Can you stop telling me what you've been up to on the
Can you
weekend?
stop taping me?
Yeah, there's no Lazy Susan.
I only have ever seen them at Chinese
I know, and
restaurants.
they
Not
have-
even like Japanese restaurants. They're
No,
only
no.
ever Chinese.
I'll get to Japanese in a sec. Japanese has another thing I love about going to a restaurant. You want to get your food? The sushi train.
sushi train.
Oh,
That's
the
just
train.
The
intelligent.
train is so good.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
It just goes around and around. You grab what you want.
Yeah.
You get the plate. You try and sneak the plate back in so you don't have to pay.
I have never ever been.
You never sushi
Oh,
trained.
I've never
Never
sushi
trained.
trained in my life. No.
You know how it works?
You've never been trained.
I imagine it's just like a rotating.
Yeah,
thing
all the plates are different.
yes,
And
different
that's-
prices.
And the plate is the price.
Yeah.
Price is the plate. The other thing that
Does anyone get around and go toot toot, or is that just purely like
No.
no train
in my mind? Maybe I would. Every time it's spun around. Toot,
Thomas the
toot.
Tank Engine theme.
Yeah.
What else?
The last one. Well, there's also obviously prawn crackers. I was gonna get a mention, but I can't eat them,
Yeah, because the
so they're not
prawn.
gonna cough. It's not making my top 3 Asian fusion improvements.
Okay.
Right.
But I guess it'll be an honorable mention.
Okay.
But my favorite one,
Here we go.
which you don't see at these high-end restaurants,
Mm-hmm.
is the fortune cookie.
Oh,
The cook.
they taste terrible.
That's the thing. If there was ever an Asian food that could do with a bit of fusing,
Yeah.
with a cookie that tasted, dare I say, good.
Yes.
Or maybe, how about this? They're trying to be trendy. What about a fortune cookie? It could be macaron.
Nice.
I've never had one of them either, so I can't comment.
Yeah, this is true. Why they should definitely reinvent the fortune cookie to be a good tasting cook.
Yeah, I just feel like these Asian fusion places, they've taken some of the joy of these Asian dining experiences. The sushi train.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be sushi. It can be.
So they don't have that at Asian Fusion.
No.
They don't have the lazy.
They don't have the Lazy Susan.
They don't have.
They don't have the fortune
What do
cookie.
they fucking have?
Yeah. What do they got?
Just the staff members.
They've just got food.
What did you order when you went?
Hamburger
I got-
and chips.
Yeah, I got Asian. I got an Asian hamburger. What did I get? I got cauliflower. I got noodles.
Fuck, you always do that shit.
Yeah, I always got to get the cauliflower. I had Asian fusion cauliflower at
Yeah, last
somewhere
night.
that'll be coming up. But yeah, they're my tips and suggestions.
So fuse harder.
I think the fusing the food, they've nailed the food. The food is good.
The culture.
It's the experience.
I would love other places. I'd like to go to like Domino's and get fused.
Yeah, I want to get fused.
I mainly just want to.
What about a domino train?
Yeah, it's exactly.
That's good.
Just different slices of
Slice.
pizza making their way around.
Yep.
Or a Lazy Suze. I just want more Lazy Suze.
Lazy Susan would be good at Domino's, and you could be like, you go there with 10 mates. You're all around the table.
Yes.
They do the pizza. It's the size of the Suze.
Yes.
Oh, and it just sits
And then
there.
you just slide it around.
And every bit's a little bit different.
I love it.
That's huge. Let us know if you've ever seen a Lazy Susan that wasn't at a Chinese
Yeah.
restaurant.
Or even, what's the fanciest place you've been to that has a Lazy Suze?
Boy, it's been a while since we have done one of these, but Junior Boy, you've been searching all across Australia,
Yes.
and your latest venture has us thinking.
Investigated.
Yeah, boys. I went on a trip over east. I've now completed the whole east coast in states.
Really?
Queensland,
Yeah?
New South Wales, Victoria. All the ones that touch the border.
Oh, okay.
What are the other ones?
Conveniently avoiding some
What are the other ones?
Tasmania
Oh, that's not
and
bad.
the ACT. ACT is technically a territory.
Do
so
they touch water?
They're coastal.
ACT doesn't. ACT
Exactly,
is
bruh.
landlocked.
I'm talking.
You've done the whole coast.
I'm
Okay.
full
Are they?
east.
Seriously?
They're landlocked.
And they're the
yeah.
capital of Australia. over
Yeah,
there.
it's because
Do you find that funny? The capital of Australia is the only place that doesn't have a coast?
It's just Canberra, right?
that's there must be other things, right? But
I've never been.
It's tiny.
They're
was good.
They're not rooting to get
It's
a
good.
footy team, are they? Ever?
it would be too much politics.
They've got the Raiders, the Canberra Raiders. They're the NRL team.
yeah.
Are they any good?
Canberra.
They're green. I think they're green.
Greenies.
Great, go green. Green thumb.
Once you go green, you never go back.
That's absolutely not how it goes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Once you go green,
Okay.
nope.
I don't know what that meant.
Honestly, no one's really sure.
Anyway, I noticed something when I was over east in Brisbane, Sydney, and Melbourne, and living in Perth. It fucking rocked my world, boys.
Wow.
So when I was in Brisbane, Sydney, and Melbourne, I was out on the town.
Yeah.
Okay, huge.
I was just out exploring the other states that Australia has to offer, being from WA. And I noticed one thing that they still have, but we don't over here in WA, and I'm jealous of it. I'm jealous.
Okay.
I still get jealous about this, Joe.
Do you want to guess what it is?
Guess, yeah.
One thing that WA we had it at one stage
Yeah.
and no longer has.
Okay, I have a guess
Yeah.
that I think is pretty good. I'm going to guess Sizzler.
Oh.
That's a good guess.
Nah, I'm not going to say Sizzler. I have no idea.
Why did you suggest the guessing?
Oh,
game?
mainly
Yeah, have a guess.
You just thought Joe was going to be onto it.
something that places don't.
What's something that we used to have, but no longer have? Just
Oh,
say one
like
of them.
delis. I'm going to say like a deli.
We still have delis.
Do we? I just see IGAs everywhere. I have a real thing for delis.
A delicatessen.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
I've been to a couple of IGAs that should be downgraded to a deli because you're trying to buy something and it's slim pickings.
Yeah, I just love a deli, a milk shop. When we were in Mandurah the other weekend, there was a really cool, like, hectic looking one, and I was like, "Wow, that looks so good." I'd be worried to go in. There was a real air about it that I was like, oh, if you went in, I don't know if you'd come out.
Yeah, so
Does Melbourne have them?
yeah, Melbourne's got plenty. Now, boys, I want to know why Perth has paper cups and paper lids, but over east, plastic everywhere.
Wow,
Whoa.
I was unaware of that.
That's
Wow.
right. Yeah,
They didn't go green.
I was at Macca's in Brisbane, Sydney, and Melbourne, separate occasions.
Yeah.
But all recently, and I ordered a coffee and
Yeah.
a small Sprite, and look what I was delivered. The plastic lid. It looks like a bloody, what's the word for like, it looks sacred almost. I never get to see these.
It looks like a museum.
It's like a
It's
relic.
It's artifacts.
It's awesome. And they're such a better drinking experience. I fucking love it. But it begs the question.
What about the straws?
paper?
They're half in, half out, aren't they? These fucks.
But it begged the question.
Could it be raining harder?
Yeah, wow. The atmos for this episode, we had wind chimes.
I'm
got
actually
rain
somehow
sound.
getting wet.
Yeah, my laptop probably actually is getting wet.
That's okay.
Anyway, we'll worry about that. Apple Care. Anyway, yeah. So then it begged the question. Oh my god, it's pissing down. Anyway, so then it begged the question. I was like, well, why do we not have it? But they do. Like, what's the issue?
Yeah,
Where's the
it's
divide
weird,
here?
yeah.
Where's the line?
Does South Australia? We got to find out if the middle guys are with us.
Yeah, what is South Australia doing? Do you guys have plastic or paper?
Was it just the lids?
So lids
You said
and
the
cups and
cups.
cups. So like if you get like an iced coffee over in Melbourne, you get in a plastic cup. Over here, that's fucking old timey.
We haven't had them. It's not even like they've just been phased out. I'd say
I haven't seen one in
12
years.
to 2 years. Sorry, 12 months to 2 years. 12
It was either
years.
12 or 2.
Yeah, so I looked into it, and WA leading the charge in Australia since 2021. We released a big scheme
Fucking,
to
so it's
re-
been 5 years.
to remove plastic, and 2021 featured the removal of plastic cutlery, plastic straws, plastic bags from shopping centres.
Yep.
And then in 2024, we fully removed the plastic in coffee cups and coffee lids
What did I say? 2
and
years?
like Coke
2
lids
years,
and
yeah.
stuff. But over East, they've only done the cutlery stuff and they haven't caught up with the lids yet, and they don't plan to for a couple more years.
That's,
Why?
I'm so envious.
Next up, in October 2026, WA is getting rid of like the plastic on like meat packaging. So you go to the butcher, they still wrap it in meat. I think.
They're wrapping in
Yeah.
It's
paper?
Yeah, it says meat at the butcher, seafood or dairy products. That's next to go.
We be putting what though? What are they going to use?
Not sure.
I don't want my meat in paper.
But
It'll
it's-
be bloody.
But the thing is, there's everything else at the supermarket is in plastic.
Yeah, that's the thing.
So
Like
it's
the
like-
strawberry punnet, still plastic.
Oh, that'll be plastic.
And then like the grape bag is still plastic,
Plastic, of
but you
course.
can't use a plastic bag to put your apples in.
Yeah. The Glad wrap,
I don't know.
plastic. Ziploc bags, plastic.
But even I often, a bit of a life hack if you don't like paper bags, you know when you go and get your fruit, you often got to put it in like the funny little green plastic bags.
Yeah.
They just work as normal bags. You don't have to put fruit in them. You can just like put your shopping in them.
Yeah, this is true. Oh, that's actually a
And
good
no
hack.
one
Like
ever
the
has a
little
crack
green-
at you.
They're so thin though.
They are
Yeah.
thin. They are
And
thin.
what
They're
are you
it's like-
buying?
You've got to triple layer it.
if you get real desperate, you could
Well,
you could
you're
buy
gonna-
a pack of condoms, right? And you just start putting shit in there and stretching them
Wait,
out.
you're using the tiny green thing, but what are you buying that even fits in there?
Oh, not
like a
heaps of stuff.
pack of sausage rolls. You're trying to shove it into this tiny.
It would fit.
thing
No,
that
it
was meant for
absolutely.
an
It's
apple.
big enough. It's big.
Yeah, they're big.
You could fit
Man,
like
they go big. I don't even really use them.
They're pretty big. They're full like normal size.
yeah. They
That's
just don't have
right.
like
They're
a
just
handle.
so thin.
Yeah, they're very thin.
They're A4, but they're about 1 millimeter.
You could
Yeah,
fit
yeah.
stuff in it, absolutely, and carry
Wow.
it if you needed
I
to.
wonder, what do you reckon? How much weight can that bag hold?
You often need to still cradle it,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it keeps it all together. Do you know what I mean? Like,
What loose items are you
but
buying
even at the
shop?
moment, I'm buying stuff. I got one of those paper bags the other day, and I was like, "There's no way I'm holding it by the handle. This thing is just gonna fall. Like
yeah.
every part of the contents is gonna fall through the bottom of this."
Yeah, that's
So you end up just holding it like a small child, and you're just
Yeah.
walking the shit to your
Yeah,
car.
yeah.
Yeah, it's not very productive.
No, I'm glad we've got such a good system in place. My lord.
Yeah. But so I was like, oh, fuck, WA are all weird and shit. Like, we just got rid of it, but we didn't need to. But we're actually ahead of the charge.
We're leading.
I thought WA was I thought West was behind. But boys, West is best.
West is best, babe. Let's go. Investigated.
Alrighty, boys, I'm very excited to debut a brand new segment.
Yes, dude.
I've talked about this a fair bit over the everyone who's been tuning in, probably the last 12 months.
Yeah.
You would have slowly been following the journey about what takes place at my house.
It was a mystery. It was a mystery, Jake.
There was so much intrigue. Mainly, I was intrigued.
It was literally a mystery that we had on the show. You solved it.
I did. It was about my neighbour. I thought he was moving out.
Selling up, I think.
Yeah, selling out. Yeah, it started with the miscommunication in the car park.
And I spoke to him and he was not selling up, but he didn't want to tell me any of the details.
Because he didn't know what selling up meant when you yelled it out the window at
And
him.
no one really.
You're selling up?
No
What?
one.
I will now that you're fucking screaming at me, you weird kid.
Trying to get away from you.
And then I
Stop
noticed.
sleeping with my wife. That was another story that we had, remember?
Yeah.
Jake was
Same house.
sleeping with his
Same
neighbour.
house, different neighbour. Because I've had a few neighbours run through this
yeah,
house.
you've run through a few of them, you dog. You dog, dude. Frick yeah.
No. And then we thought I was getting new neighbours.
Yeah.
Because I was seeing different people at this house.
Mm-hmm.
And then it dawned on me, not that long ago, that I was getting new neighbours every other day. Which led us to provide a new segment. Party people or a family of three. I'm not sure who's living next to me. A noise from next door. Who could it be? Jake's tales from the Airbnb. I have an Airbnb next to my house.
La-dee-da.
No, it's not as nice as you'd think. It's okay.
You live basically in a holiday home. You live in a resort.
Well, it's someone's version of a holiday home. The people are using it to holiday. Most holiday places I've gone to,
Central.
central or coastal.
CBD or next to the
Yeah.
beach.
Or maybe all these people live on the beach. They're like, let's fucking burp it up.
Yeah, but they want to live like literally your suburb used to be bushland. Used to be the home of kangaroos.
Yeah.
They plowed through it,
Yeah.
killed hundreds of roos, and now Jake has a bloody roo tail hanging from this
Yeah.
wall as a taxidermy.
So I get a lot of people who utilize the Airbnb service. We found out there was an Airbnb. I'm not necessarily sure how. I think it was.
You found it listed.
Yeah, I
Searched it
think I
on
just was like desperate and started plugging in the address to be like, who are these people and why are they? What? Because at one point I was like, there must be like 20 people in this house because I keep seeing a different.
And they kept carrying furniture in and out. It looked dodgy.
It was hectic. Anyway, so we got some Airbnbers in the place over the journey because I've been doing this for a while. I've met some great people. Well, not met, but I've seen and heard people. We've had some Irishmen in at one point. They were a laugh. We had some people from the US of A.
Oh,
The Americans were there. We had we've
say well that star.
we've currently got some French in.
Oh,
But the thing is, you don't know.
Where's any baguette near?
The thing is, you don't- the French.
Be our guest. Be our guest.
The French don't look. The French don't look. A lot of these people, you don't know.
They don't look.
They look like
Well,
us.
you don't know where they're from until they generally start speaking. It's
Yeah.
like this guy followed me yesterday, and I was out.
followed you?
I was out the front, and he walked into
Be
next door as I was walking in.
Guess.
And I was like, "Oh, g'day, mate. How you going?" And I just heard him in his French little voice, just give it a bit of, "Oh, hello." And I was like,
Lumiere, they've spotted me. Beauty and the Beast references.
No,
if you're
sure.
unaware
You seen
with
Beauty and the
Disney's
Beast?
best.
"Nah." But
no.
today's story, lads,
Tale
takes
as old as time.
Song as old as
Rhyme.
Jake and the French neighbor.
So we currently got some Frenchies in, but this story I want to tell you about takes place a couple of weekends ago. And it was we had an Indian crew in next door, right?
Less accents
Yeah.
incoming.
Yeah. I won't
We
do
respect all cultures.
exactly, but I'm just trying to paint a picture for we got so many tourists and they
Yeah.
I'm really getting what I've worked out is I'm not going to have to travel Because they're coming to me.
You're getting.
I'm getting
You're
the
Mr.
experience.
Worldwide.
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
getting the experience from my couch.
Yeah, you get to plow through
No,
them all.
no,
Yeah.
we're not. No.
World map in.
Can you stamp my passport?
So on this occasion, I was actually home by myself. Taylor was either away or at football or doing something, right?
Poor girl.
And I woke up.
Trouble in paradise.
And I wo-
Trouble at the resort.
Pub. At the local hijinks at home.
I was I woke up and I was like, I'm by myself. Like I've got the whole morning to just sort of do whatever I want to do, right?
Be my guest. Be my guest.
3 hours. Everybody come in.
Party.
The more the merrier.
And I think it must have been like a Saturday morning. And what ended up happening was I've decided, I came downstairs and I was like, all I want to do is I just wanted to watch basketball, right? So I just come downstairs. And at this occasion, I decided, when I woke up, sometimes you get the decision, like, what are you going to put on to wear? Traditionally, I'm a shirt and shorts guy. And on this
Dude,
occasion,
So you.
you're wearing that right now. I am.
No way.
But on this occasion, for whatever reason, I was like,
G-string.
we're just going to go the shorts. We're going to get the tits out and just hang out.
Fuck
Yeah?
yes.
Now, you boys have been to my...
Tits up, tits up,
You
tits
boys
up.
have been to
That's
my...
what you chant out the window when it's usually people walking by.
really giving people a look at what Australian culture is when they come from France and whatnot.
Yeah.
We do the ole, ole, ole. There you go. Tits out, tits out, tits out. So I've come downstairs.
Yeah.
And as you boys would know, I like to have the front door open and the back door open to provide a nice little fresh air wind tunnel.
Yeah.
Right? And I did this on this. It's best. I do it at night time, but I love doing it in the morning. You get a nice fresh air, right? I've opened up the door. I've opened up the blinds. Everything's pissing through. We just got nice fresh air, and I'm on the couch, right, watching the basketball, and all of a sudden,
Jabba the Huttting.
I don't know what that means.
It's a cheeky Star Wars reference.
Just skin rolled over skin.
He's like a giant
Settle.
slug. He's
Settle down.
a giant slug guy.
Settle down.
I'll show you Jabba that.
Anyway, so I'm perched on the couch and I hear the infamous Airbnb, a bit of noise from the Airbnb. Now, I wasn't familiar that we had new guests because some days you go and there's like no one there and you're like, okay, they must have left, right? But on this occasion, there was a crew that came out. They were making a bit of a kerfuffle and then next thing you know, they're out, right?
Okay.
Now, their house begins where my window and door sort of finishes.
Yeah,
Right?
it's right there.
Yeah, and then it'll run for the best part of like 10 meters along, right? Maybe not that far.
A 10 meter frontage. Nice.
Yeah, it's just a bit of frontage, right? Okay.
Full frontal.
And I can hear them outside the gate. Next thing you know, there's a bit of a discussion. My door's open, so I can hear them.
Yeah.
The windows and the blinds are everything
door's open?
are wide open, so they can.
The front door.
Yeah, with like that
With the-
slide,
with the-
that sliding door.
Oh, that
I
one.
have.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
Fly
I can look out and see them clear as day. They, if they chose to, could look in and see me clear as day, right?
Yeah.
I'm just watching the basketball, and then all of a sudden I hear one of them be like, okay, just go stand there and we'll take some photos. In doing so, I had worked out that it was their wedding. There was a discussion taking place, and they were getting married today. So the woman in question is having her wedding that day.
Wow.
I'm
And they're going to
picking-
share their first night together at your neighbour's joint.
At the
Are you going to
Airbnb.
tell him what went down?
What went down?
Some lovers.
The host, you mean like tell the owner?
Yeah, you should have told them.
Nah.
Yeah, just give you FYI.
Anyway, so I'm laying on the couch, tits out, right? Keep that in mind.
Yeah.
And I hear them go, okay, yeah, the guy, there's 4 of them, right? From memory, there's 4 main characters. There's mum, dad, there's daughter who seems to be getting married.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to hazard a guess and say the other man there was her husband, right?
Groom.
Yes, soon to be husband. And the husband goes, oh, stand there and I'll take some nice photos of you guys. And what they decided to do was they then walked up the length of that window. So I can see him on the left-hand side, them on the right-hand side, and I'm just laying on the couch, just like staring at them with the basketball full-blown volume, shooting straight through the door. They basically get in the play-by-play as I am, right? I hear them talking about what's going on, and he's taking some photos. And he's like, okay, now walk towards me and I'll do like a nice video. And they're like doing a bit of, oh, I can't believe I'm getting married today and doing all this like candid ass shit, right?
Is this the thing?
They did one. They did like, they started and then they walked all the way up to him. And I was like, okay, well, cool. We've gotten away with that. No one's noticed that I'm laying on the couch, tits out, as I've mentioned.
Yeah.
Doing my best chameleon impression. Straight away as I saw them, I was like trying to sink further into this couch.
Can I become grey?
And then I was like, okay, we've avoided all of that. And then he goes, okay, now go again. And I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. So then they turn around.
Do it again.
And they stand exactly the same point, and then they go again. And I'm like, okay, well, that'll do. Oh, let's try another one.
Oh my God.
They did so many.
Like, is she wearing the
She's
dress?
wearing a very nice, like dressed up. Well, it's a lot more dressed up than what I'm wearing.
So they're all like going to the wedding.
Yes, I think this was like we're about to get picked up, and it's all gonna fucking.
Okay. Oh, that's
she wasn't wearing. I don't know what their culture is. Like
Not a white dress.
no,
Yeah,
it wasn't a white dress.
I think sometimes it
It was very colourful. Yeah, it was very colourful. And they're just going back and forth, and they're doing different combinations. All right, we'll just get one with mum. We'll just get one with dad. We'll just get one with you.
We got one with Jake.
Doing all these combinations. I reckon about midway through the combos, the woman in question, who I think is about to be the bride, just like as you would, as someone's like gazing at you from the couch, trying to avoid being. Because I turned the volume down on the TV as well, in the hope that I wouldn't get spotted.
Be respectful.
No, in the hope that they wouldn't know I was there.
Yeah.
Tits out. And then I look over at her, and she looked at me and smiled.
Oh.
She probably thought to herself, yeah, I've definitely made the right choice.
And they just continue to do these back and forths until I was just because once
did you think about putting a shirt on?
well, the
or
shirt was
shutting
up.
the door?
The shirt was upstairs. If I had shut the door, it would have appeared rude. I would have been like meters away from them.
Yeah, on
And
their
if I had
special
it-
day as well.
And if I had gone upstairs, they would have seen me go upstairs. So like I was just trying to lay. The only,
you're laying
the
low.
only thing I could have done was like roll off the couch and then like scurry along the floor. But when she saw me, I was like, the jig is up. She can see that I'm not wearing any shirt.
Nice.
And then I was sort of like looking for subtle chat between her and the rest of the crew, which did come because all of a sudden, like, I'm getting mum just like glancing in and then like looking away with a wry smile, dad doing the same. And I'm like, oh, cool. So they're just like
You should have asked for +1.
playing the game.
You're basically part of it anyway.
Yeah, you're the funny story of the day. They're probably talking about this on their wedding podcast.
Well, yeah. Hopefully they had a lovely day. It was an interesting experience for mine. I didn't mean to have the odd tits out, but I guess
We've all
like
been there.
you do remember your wedding day from what I've heard. As like
You'd think.
very yeah, but like
What was that?
You do remember a lot of the details,
The
and it's
details.
nice to know that my tits are a nice heavy watermark of
yeah.
Yeah.
their very special day.
As they should be.
Love
dude.
it.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Thanks, man. I'll keep you posted on any more.
You should check the Airbnb reviews for this fight.
Yeah, see if you ever get a mention.
Yeah. Great spot. Creep next door.
Party people or a family of 3. I'm not sure who's living next to me. A noise from next door. Who could it be? Jake's tales from the Airbnb. Alrighty, boys, it's time for our favourite weekly segment. It's our only weekly segment. It's time for our everyday hero. Bit of a group effort on
Yeah.
this occasion.
Doing a groupie.
So basically 3 in a row for me.
292 episodes. I don't think we've ever done one where we all were one witness to it. Oh, maybe a few.
Definitely.
We
have.
were all
Okay,
witness.
okay, get grumpy with me, Joey.
Yeah, chill, Joe.
Right. This is meant to be a nice segment.
We had a nice.
Sorry about that.
We got some good.
Maybe I could be hero for acknowledging when I did the wrong thing.
I think you're the only one that's self-appointed a few euros.
I got some good feedback recently, boys. someone, cousin of ours, said that they really loved the DoorDash Grandpa Hero.
Fuck yeah. Let's go.
DoorDash Grandpa Hero.
Yeah, the guy that got all the cash because he did DoorDash.
Got $1 million.
Oh, yes.
It was
like-
funny.
That was good.
I believe his
You just
name
read a
was-
news article out, though. It wasn't like you...
Yeah, but I brought a bit of pizzazz.
as always.
I believe his name was the Big Dick.
No, the Deliveroo.
It was Richard.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Big Dickie. Dickie the Deliveroo.
Is that the only reason why you brought that up?
Yeah.
Because you could say that?
It was handy.
He didn't get it in 3 weeks ago, so he thought he'd bring it up today.
No. We
on his
that's
little
all we-
notepad, he has no writing and just
Just a-
trying to take big dick.
No, that's all we talked about last time. We did about 3 minutes on it.
Oh, cool.
But today, we diverge.
We do.
Yeah.
Last night we were fortunate enough. We were doing a little bit of work separate to this, but we went and perched up at the newly renovated, tucked away a little bit, Little Creatures.
Yes, Little
Yes.
Creatures.
in Fremantle.
We weren't getting paid to be at Little Creatures. We were getting paid to leave Little Creatures, I
Yes,
guess you
we
could say.
were.
Because we were going to do something afterwards, which involved the MacPack. But so we thought, we're like, oh, let's go get dinner in Freo. Like, we
Yeah.
may as well.
Yes.
And we went down to the Little Creatures, which they've just renovated.
And
We
if-
went to the cherub, the little cherub.
Yes.
And if Little
Cherub
Creatures
Pub.
do want us back and they do want to pay us to be at the venue, we're more than
we
happy
are.
to do that as well. But then on this occasion,
Or any venue.
not any venue.
Okay, not just
'Cause some
We should promote Jake's Airbnb, friend.
Yeah, that would be good.
it's doing pretty well by itself.
Although that's a little bit.
It's a bit
If we
close to home.
promoted, stay next door to Jake,
Literally.
and you can probably kill him if you want.
That's my fear, is that at some stage
Someone's going to book it.
It's too niche.
it is very
You'd have to
neat.
book every Airbnb in the tri-state area,
Yeah.
and then check on the neighbor.
It does. Anyway, someone will just knock on the door one day. But, hey, is this going to make it on the pod?
Yes.
Yes, Elmo.
So we were sitting at Little Creatures. We went to get a nice feed, tuck in. Joe, with the aforementioned chicken, what was it? Fried.
Yes, Korean cauliflower.
What makes it Korean?
It was Asian fusion.
It was the sauces and such, and
Okay.
it's in the style of they do fried chicken, Korean fried chicken.
right. The chicken's not from Korea.
I don't think so.
It had a terrible. It was an accountant. Had a lovely career going for him.
Korea.
Get it?
Oh, let's. Can we start this whole thing again?
Korea fried chicken.
Nice.
He's big on.
Barely
He
work.
was big. He was big on LinkedIn.
Yeah, it was big in my head.
Anyway, so we're at Little Creatures. And I think we just ordered we were going to order dinner. And we were like, oh, this is one of those fancy joints with the QR code
Yes.
on the table. And then we're just talking about the psychology behind the QR code and how it forces people, well, not forces, encourages people to spend more because they
Yes.
don't have the confrontation of
Yeah.
talking to someone and them thinking they're a little fatty.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot easier to
And you do
order
fatty.
stuff without having
Yeah, I'll have
a sexy waiter stand next to me. Like, seriously, another Korean fried chicken.
That would be a good experiment if you rank the attractiveness of the wait staff
Oh, that's
with
definitely.
the healthiness of the food.
Yeah.
I'll have a broccoli, please.
I reckon you could even mainly go down to serving size. Serving size would go lower if you're talking to a sexy waiter. You know what I mean?
Well,
Can I get the
let's do an investigation.
14-inch? Wait a minute. There's nothing on the menu list that is 14-inch other than that thing you got down there.
We were going so well.
So we're at Little Creatures with the QR code at hand. Hilarity ensued.
Yeah.
Heroes were everywhere.
Hey, do.
No, so Jake, I think Joe, you were going to the toilet.
Okay.
The aforementioned 14-incher.
Yeah, the Korean cauliflower was getting through me.
And then me and Jake, we looked at the QR code and thought,
I said I'll share a photo of this to our story and just see what happens.
Yeah.
Next thing
Way
you
less
know,
complicated way to explain.
yeah,
it.
exactly. The next thing you know, that essentially invited punters to decide whether or not they would like to donate to our lovely special evening. They decided to, not in the way in which we were probably assuming.
we were having a couple beautiful pale ales.
Yeah, maybe a beer. I was really just rooting for an ice cream. I really want to just... I'm a big ice cream guy. I have previously gone to the pub with my mates just for dinner and a couple of beers and then ordered a kid's ice cream with sprinkles. And it's just class, man. What a way to finish the night. Who says you... I know lots of adults that like ice cream. Do you like ice cream?
I'm partial to it, yes.
Riley?
I love it.
You're both over 18. Whoa. You're allowed to have ice cream just if you're not a kid, right? Anyway, all I wanted was an ice cream. No one gave us an ice cream, but they did provide us with fucking basically everything else under the sun.
So we're sitting there for about 10 minutes and...
Didn't think anything of it.
Yeah, we didn't think we were going to get anything
just
from
to
the
be
orders.
a laugh.
yeah. And we kind of didn't want anything either because drinks are so expensive these days.
Yeah.
And I was like, I hope someone doesn't buy us like 10 beers. Like that's so much money. It's like $150. And then
especially if Joe doesn't drink, so that would have been quite the session for us.
yeah. And then the waitress came over with 2 dockets in hand.
Yeah.
And said,
Sorry guys, did you mean to order 25 Babyccinos?
Sorry, it was meant to be 250.
To which obviously it came as quite the shock to us that one, someone had decided to order anything for us, but two, for it to be such a brilliant piece of comedy genius as well.
who even knew that they would have a Babyccino on the menu?
Let alone 25 readily available.
And then we were we were awkward about it. And then she's like,
I didn't want to get in trouble.
yeah, we were like, we were all like, and she was like, well, like, what? Did you order this or what the freak?
Yeah.
And we had to explain.
So we put the QR code up as a joke.
yeah.
And
this
then-
is
and the
it.
joke's on us. So she was very good sport about it. She was just like, do you actually want them or do you want them refunded? And we were like, well,
We're not going to get the money.
yeah, we couldn't give a fuck. So we had the 25 Babyccinos.
I'm amazed they had that many of the little mugs.
Yeah.
Like, how many do they ever think they would have at the same time?
It's so true. Whoa, that's freaking deep, dude.
Anyway, so they brought them out. We also had people provide us with iced chocolates. We had soda waters and lime.
yeah.
It was quite an evening.
We were, you know, when you go to a restaurant and you're like,
We look like big dogs.
this is the fun table.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck oath, yeah.
We were the annoying table.
People were walking past to that 25 Babyccino, 5 cold chocolates, and lime sodas, beers, Coca-Colas, waters, everything on our table.
It was brilliant.
Everyone was walking past, especially the wait staff, looking over at us like, what the fuck?
What is happening?
Is this like a taste test thing?
What kind of mukbang are they doing?
I love the lady who come over to clear the table at the very end. She just goes, sorry guys, were you done with the 25 Babyccinos that no one's touched?
No, I drank one. It was
Cold. Why was it so
horrid.
cold?
It was horrid.
But anyway, it was we had a great time, and the staff were very lovely, very accommodating. There was one chap in particular who was very funny, and he seemed to be...
Yeah, because he came over when Jake was in the toilet and he
Yeah.
told me and Joe about the soda waters and the
Yeah, he was like, "Did you
ice."
guys mean to order 5 kids iced chocolates and 5 kids soda waters?" And then we were like, "Oh, yeah, we posted the QR code on our Instagram story." And then he's like, "Oh, well, your mates are buying you this." And we're like, "Yeah." He goes, you're like, "That's piss up."
Yeah, he loved it. Then we brought them all out and then he was like, boys, this is so good. Love it.
Yeah,
It was
it
good
was so
dude.
funny. We gave him one of the iced chocolates.
Yeah, he loved it.
Gave him one of the soda waters.
He probably went out the bag and threw it in the
Yeah,
bin.
yeah. He goes, "Is this the spit one or?"
That's a genuine... I hadn't thought about that. We're about to give him the hero. Maybe someone's pissed in one of these cups. But no, it was a great night, and a massive shout out to the everyday heroes this week, who were the Little Creatures staff, just for being good sports about it. We were just having a bit of a fun. And it was good to see them get involved, because we could have been...
Yeah, you could easily
Kicked
come
out,
over.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Boys, what are you doing?
This is a
We're not serving you anymore. We've cut you off.
Yeah, even he said, he was like, "Yeah, my manager, he thinks it's pretty funny."
But yeah, we had a great time. So massive shout out to the crew at Little Creatures for being good sports. If you haven't been there, they've done the big refurb. And
Beautiful.
It's very lush at the moment. You just got to look a little bit hard to find it. They're closer to the water than they are the street. We could have nearly not gone.
Yeah,
we
we almost
rocked
thought it was
up and it was
closed.
pitch black and we were like, they mustn't be open.
Just keep walking.
Sometimes the best places are a little hard to find.
And they're full of little creatures.
There you go. So this week's Everyday Hero is going to the Little Creatures, who ended up being big heroes. Alrighty, boys, that just about brings us to the end of another episode here on the MacPack podcast.
Yes, there's a massive new segment, the Airbnb story. I
Yeah.
wonder if we were going to have... we're heading into winter. Will
Yeah.
the holidays die down? Or will people be going for a cozy getaway in the burbs?
Yes.
It's a great shout. We've had some people there for ages and some people for not very long.
Ooh.
And they're the two options, really.
And some just right.
But no, it is interesting. The issue I have, though, is for a long time there was no one living there. Like the guy who's now Airbnb-ing it out. Lovely chap. But he obviously didn't live there. He was just like renoing it up and preparing it. I don't know why he had to reno it up, but he did quite a bit of work to get it to the point where he could Airbnb it out. But something that I'm finding quite, and the only gripe I have is the gate. Whoever's living there, they never shut the gate properly, and it's quite windy, so the gate bashes heaps.
Yeah.
And
Go bash them.
And well, it's not affecting anyone other than me because they wouldn't notice. They're like, oh, I can put up with that for 3 days.
Yeah.
But it's like my entire. If it was a
your
neighbor,
life.
it would annoy you.
Yeah, you'd brick through the windows.
And the second thing is the actual door is so squeaky
You might-
that I can hear it at my house when I'm just like on the couch. And where I sleep is so close to that door that it wakes me up at night. And if it was just like a standard person living there, they couldn't live with that noise. So they would fix it. But because the person who lives there doesn't actually own it, they just like, they're not going out and buying oil to like fix up the door.
You got to go.
But it would be weird for me to go over with high vis and be like, oh, hey guys, I'm here to fix the door.
That's what you should do. That's what I would do. Fixing the door up.
Just use the normal oil that you use when you go over there.
Yeah, just a little bit of splashback on the door.
Just do it like down there. Do the next thing like down.
Or what you could do is you could for one weekend, right? Switch your numbers.
Let
and
them
then
live in your house.
What you should do is untake the door,
off the hinge.
unscrew their door and your door, and switch them so the locks work.
Yeah. And then you can like...
And then you can fix the door.
And you can get in there late at night and like... watch people sleep and stuff.
I don't think Riley should ever live near anyone.
No, exactly. No, it's going well though. Outside of those two things,
We should
Just leave a letter.
We got to book it right. We got to book it.
it would be a right laugh.
A book with it. We take 100 MacPack listeners.
Yeah. And we
Just a
plow through the
huge-
drywall between Jake's kitchen
Let's make this a fucking mega mansion.
and Folks' living room.
Imagine that. I am waiting for because there hasn't been any big parties or anything going on. I am waiting for the time that I get some heinous crew in because it's bound to happen. Surely to God.
In that area?
Yeah.
This economy?
Yeah, not in this country.
You don't think people are going to have a party at some stage?
In the burbs? It's not Bushdorf Worth.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
But like
Near it is.
But you've been to an Airbnb and you're like, we could fucking get some people back here.
Yeah.
Bash this house.
Gotta get the kangaroos back. Give them their say. I'm on the ruse side.
I haven't seen the roos in so long.
Yeah,
Let's
'cause
keep
they're all
going.
dead.
They're
They're
all
dead.
gone.
Let's keep bowling over like nice
Yeah.
farm
Yeah,
areas.
think about the Airbnbs that they have to stay in now. They're probably horrid.
Yeah.
Goodness me. Boys, it has been an absolute pleasure. Until we do this time next week, stay safe, stay blessed, and always remember to
Gotta give your mama a hug.
it's ciao for now, but not forever.